Sa Mobile Bible School, tayo'y nagtitipon online. Sa tahanan man o saan ka man.
Continue tayo. 5 components naman ng conclusion. Kanina, components ng climax. Ngayon naman, conclusion. So, paano ka magko-conclude? Humihina yung aking internet. Pasensya na po. So, steer clear pa rin po ba? Sa live stream. Okay na sa Zoom. Walang problema sa Zoom. So, 5 components. Number 1, concise summarization. Siyempre, kung mag-summarize ka, bagitin mo lang yung 3 main points. Huwag mo nang basahin ulit lahat. Yung 3 main points mo na lang. I-recap mo silang 3 to solidify the message. Mabubuhaghag na naman yung mensahe mo kapag isa, tapos paliwanag, ikalawa, paliwanag, ikatlo, paliwanag, nag-sermon ka na naman. So, concise. Ikalawa, concrete. Provide actionable step. How the congregation can apply the message in their lives. So, after mo banggit yung 3, yung pinaka straight to the point na application ng 3, even though na nagkaroon na tayo ng application in every main points, but sometimes na sa expository preaching, may mga expositors na hindi sila nagbibigay ng application sa kanilang mga puntos. Lahat inilalagay lang nila sa huli. So, kung ganun man, make sure it is concrete yung application natin and applicable talaga in connection sa ating sermon. Number 3, captivating. So, pwede kang maglagay ng mga story or illustration. And some of the maraming greatest preacher and tsaka mga speaker na hindi sa loob ng church, they are using illustration and stories. So, you can end with a story that emotionally engage and reinforce the core message. Because you can also use the Bible story or other stories, no? And even your story, you can tell also your story. Basta wag lang masyadong mapapahaba, ano po. And number 4, call to action. So i-invite mo na yung audience kung nag-send ka ng application kung paano na i-apply. So you have to invite them to respond, whether through prayer or reflection or altar call. Ano bang nila? So you have to pray, o pipikit sila, or manatiling tahimik. Minsan ganun, di ba? It's either magpe-pray, saglit, bigyan mo ng 3 minutes, pumikit, or tawagin mo sa harapan, ipag-pray, laying of hands sa iba. Hindi lahat ng church may laying of hands. So, yon ang ika-4. So, concise summarization, concrete application, captivating illustration, call to action, and last, syempre, putol yung ating sermon, walang buntot kung walang closing prayer. So, kahit sabihin mong mabigat ang sermon mo kung walang closing prayer, para mo pa rin yung tinanggalan ng kalahati katawan. Talagang kailangan talaga. Isa sa pinaka-importante ng closing ay closing prayer. We started to pray, we end into a prayer. So, finish with the prayer that reflects the heart of the message and commits the congregation to act. You can also recapitulate your conclusion or yung mga main points through a prayer as a sentence, hindi by points, as a sentence.
Sa Mobile Bible School, tayo'y nagtitipon online. Sa tahanan man o saan ka man, naroroong tunay kaalamang makalangit.